my family. I'm a nuisance to my neighbors, and I'm a nuisance to my immediate family. Then where do you want me to go? I can't eat. I barely eat once a day. Sometimes I take common lifted to survive that day.
The Nigerian Police Force has asked protesting retirees to ensure that the exercise is not only peaceful but exemplary. In a statement by the force public relations officer Muyiwa Adejobi, although some of this account are grounded in fact and driven by good faith, others have been marred by misinformation, emotional manipulation and calculated distortions designed to discredit the government and undermine the present leadership of the Nigerian Police Force. He emphasized that this is a call to institutional responsibility, a test of maturity and discipline. A senior reporter, Sifoni Sen, joins me live from Abuja to talk about this protest. Sifo, good to have you join us. What are the primary concerns of these retired officers? What's been the immediate response to this?
Basically, they want improved pensions. Currently, the police is subscribed to the contributory pension scheme. And for retired police officers, this is not okay. Even for 7 police officers, they anticipate that the same fate that has befallen their retired colleagues would befall them. So they want the police exited or extricated from the contributory pension scheme to a defined benefit scheme that, would see a situation where the police will have its own pensions board to cater to the needs of pension. And also looking beyond, retirement or before retirement, they also want improvement in conditions of service. They want it to be akin to what is obtainable in the Nigerian Armed Forces.
And from your own perspective, I mean, the concern about the welfare of police officers specifically is not a topic that has been raised today. But give us your own idea of what it's going to be like if they were to be removed from the contributory pension scheme and having their own pension board.
Before I come to that, let me just back up a little to the statement released by the force yesterday, which you read in one of the stories, and I quote, "The agitation for improved police pensions, particularly the call for exit from the contributory pension scheme, is not a recent development. It has spanned over a decade since 2014. Successive Inspector General of Police have demonstrated empathy, engaged critical stakeholders, and provided institutional support for this cause. Yet, despite these earnest efforts, the desired outcome has remained elusive, not for lack of will, but due to entrenched legal provisions, fiscal limitations, and administrative bottlenecks." End of quote. What we expect to see is, in the coming days, is that the National Assembly will dot its I's and cross the T's concerning the move, by the police to have its own pensions board. And institutionally, there would be a review of pensions across board for the Nigeria police. It happened for the Nigerian Armed Forces. So, and recently, it happened, when improved terms of conditions of service were signed into law. So it's possible to happen for the Nigeria police, and that's what they actually want to happen. And they want it to happen quickly. We saw weeks back a video that went viral of a superintendent of police, after 35 years of service, says he got a paltry sum of 3 million naira, which he says it was a far cry for his efforts in the Nigeria police for 35 years.
I mean, after how many years, looking at the statement from the Nigeria Police Force itself, it seems as though their protest was not entirely out of place. You've covered defense for a while now. From your own perspective, how would you measure what they receive, comparing it to, their other counterparts in the military, the DSS, and all of that?
Well, there is a big gulf, a wide disparity between what we have heard and reported that police officers get, even as pay, as well as pensions, compared to their colleagues in the armed forces. It's a big gulf, It's like traveling from one point of the country to the other.
Right.
So that is that gap that the police wants to be closed. They want to be treated like other arms of the armed forces, being the lead policing agencies. That is what we gathered.
And now that they've taken their concern to the National Assembly, we're hoping possibly for a positive response to that situation. But thank you for talking to us at this time. That's our senior reporter, Sifon Essel, live for us in Abuja.
Thank you.
Another protest, but this time in Delta State, where Ichekiri natives are holding simultaneous protest at the Nigerian port